So, Josh, welcome back to Hemel. You must be delighted to kind of get the deal over the line and returned here, obviously, off the back of last year's successful loan spell.
Yeah, exactly. I'm delighted to be back. I felt very welcome in the last season. Getting 20-odd games. The club's moving in the right direction, and I think definitely moving upwards. And it's exciting to be a part of it.
What was it about the project that Brad sold to you? Obviously, you were here the back end of last season, say playing 20-odd games. You probably saw the start of what he's trying to do, but in the last few weeks, especially bringing new players in and trying to get his way across. What was it that he said to you in those sort of private discussions?
Yeah, I think it's quite. I think everyone can tell he's quite an ambitious person. I think as a player, you've always got to be ambitious as well. So we all want to head in the same direction. We all want to, we all have the same goals. I think, like I said, end of last season, I think, we got on well. He got the best out of me, and I think, and with the players he's brought in, I think we can definitely push for good things this season.
For you personally, was it a good opportunity to kind of get out and play some proper football, maybe some rough and tumble football? Taunton is a game that springs to mind where you scored. It wasn't the greatest of pitches. Is that the type of game you or those types of games you relish, because perhaps playing development football isn't quite the same?
Yeah, exactly. I think every game's different in this league. You're constantly learning more and more. I think it's definitely helped me progress as a footballer, and I think my job's just to help the team as much as I can. Like I said, I think good things are coming.
I know speaking to some of the fans towards the back end of last season and since in the summer, because often I get messages from people saying who is signing, and your name is someone that they were hoping that would stick around, and I'm sure that when this news goes out, they'll be overjoyed. But there seems to be a really good connection between the players and the supporters. And is that something you kind of relished and enjoyed, having that interaction with fans? Because I'm sure in some of those development games that you played, there was very, very few fans. Yeah,
exactly. I think the fans are massive. Really, I think as players we definitely feel the support. Especially on the long away games. And you see them behind the goal, even if we're losing or things aren't going our way, they're always there. I think that connection with the fans is definitely a good thing, and we're trying to build on that this season from the end of last season.
For you personally, in your career, this is probably a bit of a turning point coming out of the professional setup in terms of with Luton. Obviously, wish them well with the success that they've had. But for you, is this a bit of a turning point to kind of maybe take a different step in a different direction but still be on that path for success?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's definitely different. I think even getting used to the amount of games in a season, the congested fixtures. I think it was good to get used to that this season over half a year, and I think the end of last season definitely prepared me well going into this year and what to expect. It's definitely different, but it's a challenge that I'm looking forward to.
And lastly, what would your ambitions be for the season, both personally and collectively for the team and for the club?
I think we made no secret that as a club we want to push for promotion and be as high up the league as we can. So I think that's definitely the main aim. And then individually, just as a defender, you got to defend first. So clean sheets will be important. But it'd be nice to chip in with a few goals and assists as well, personally.